Hello again and welcome to the video. So today we've got another Marklin set. This is a well wagon with container and it's number 47448. You can see that this is presented in the normal Marklin cardboard box here. It does have a price tag of £25. I think that was probably some time ago. I've had it for quite a while anyway, and I got it second hand as well. So the box is in pretty good condition. It has some little damage on the end here. So one thing to point out here is that this logo means that it's fitted with wheels which work on the Marklin 3-rail system. So if you put this on Hornby Pico, it will short out the track. Anyway, let's have a look and see what we've got inside. So the lid comes off quite easily, and inside there's a polystyrene tray, and it has a lid on this one which lifts off quite easily as well. And inside the model is presented along with its container. So let's start by having a look at the wagon. It's got this little plastic to help ease the wagon out of the packaging, which is really useful. And straight away you can see that this one seems to have been weathered as well. I don't know whether this is a factory weather job or whether somebody else has done it, but the weathering is quite good and you can see where the dirt has been rubbed away where the numbers are, which is very prototypical. This one has various logos on it. It has the B cargo here and the B symbol, so that's obviously indicating that the prototype is a Belgian wagon. So I have reviewed one of these Marklin well wagons before. It was a blue one. I'll put the link in the description below if you want to have a look at that. This one also has the well in it for the trailer, but it differs slightly. It's got these little brackets fitted on each corner so you can put the container onto this wagon, and it doesn't have the little stud at this end where the trailer would attach. I did notice that those were in the box. I'll have a look at those in a minute. So one thing you'll notice is that it's got really fine handrails here at the end. These are molded in plastic. They could easily break off, so you need to be careful with this wagon. And it has also got these steps here at the end, which are also on very fine brackets. I mean, the detail is really good, but it's very delicate, so you need to be careful. At the other end, it's got a couple of little plastic additions, which again are very fragile too. Underneath, the couplings are cantilevered and they have NEM pockets, so you can change them if you want. It's also worth noticing that the cantilever system is actually quite discreet. You can barely see it above the wagon here, even though it's just a skeleton wagon. So that's a really nice touch. And the bogies are held on by screws, which is great. They won't fall off. So let's have a look at the container. So this also has weathering on it. Again, I'm not sure if this is from the factory or not, but it's quite convincing. Obviously the ends are more dirty than the sides. This one is for 2XL. I think you can get different containers. It's quite a nice moulding. It looks as though it's done in just one piece, and it's got some really nice printing on it and some details, including these numbers coming down the side of this ridge here. And at the end with the doors, there's even more printing. And it's very fine detail. I can barely see this with the naked eye, but hopefully you can see it on the video okay. There's a number of extras in the box. This is for if you want to fit a trailer to this wagon, and you've got some spare holders for the container as well. And also if you were going to fit this with smaller containers, you've got extras here as well. So it's good that these have been put in. These look as though they could very easily be lost. So let's see how easy it is to get this container onto the wagon. So it has little studs in the bottom of the container which fits into these brackets. This one has been fitted off center. I'm not quite sure why, but I can see that you can move the brackets up and down the wagon. This is actually proven to be quite tricky. So once it's on, it's quite secure. I don't think this will come off in normal operation on your layout. So let's see how much this weighs. So altogether this wagon weighs 99 grams. So I've just realised why this container is off centre. I think it's because it's meant to be a 40-foot container and this wagon can take up to a 48-foot container. But should you buy this wagon, if you're modelling modern image European freight transport, then I think it would be an essential wagon for you to add to your collection. The fact that the wagon's made of metal is really good. It'll stay on your track and you won't have any problems with it, and there's a lot of detail on it as well. Even the container is very well detailed, and together this makes an interesting wagon. So I would definitely say that this would be worth adding to your collection. So I'll put this on the turntable so you can see all the way around, but in the meantime, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and you can subscribe to enjoy more videos like this. That's it for today though, so thanks for joining and I'll see you on the next one.